Hey everyone, I'm rather incoherent, this is Cult of the Lamb, I'm wearing the golden fleece, and we're gonna die in Anchor Deep. You know the drill. We've got a great big hammer. I don't know what War Makers mean. This must be the basic hammer, and I just don't remember its name. That's my guess, because that's like similar to Trader's Razor. Anyway, basic hammer's not a great start. Let's hope that we're not still capping out at 200% on our golden fleece. At least it's gaining numbers when I kill people. This. I forgot that he has an attack because I'm just programmed by the one from Leshy's realm. Anyway, it's the first room. It's not a big deal to take damage. We're fine. A little bit sketched out anytime I use the hammer, but it's working out so far. I'm so bad at the game, it hurts. I just didn't see the rocks. I don't know how I dodged that. I deserve to get hit again. Alright, we're at 120% again because this realm just feeds you kills. We should be at like 400% right now, but just keep getting hit for no reason. I'll take the crit chance over the map reveal. I'll buy a new tarot card because I really desperately need like a foil speed right now. I'll take a normal speed. At least this hits so stupidly hard. Like, the amount of damage it deals is outrageous. It's just so slow that like I'm playing a different game, basically. It is nice to one-shot 3 separate enemies, though. That feels pretty good. We're at 200% in capped again. Oh, no. I think there was a patch and they killed the golden fleece. Let me go check the patch notes. There is nothing mentioned in all these tiny bug fix patches about nerfing the golden fleece. But I suspect it has been, because we're capped at 200 again. That's so incredibly lame. Like, if I'm taking double damage but at most dealing triple, like, it's still technically better, but it's barely worthwhile at that point. I've only experienced this since I started playing today, but I suspect that it's going to apply to all weapons and it's not like specific to axes or hammers. Well, I kind of want to stick with a hammer then on the basis of one-shotting the crabs against Kalimar, because no other weapon's going to do it then, since the golden fleece is capping at 200. I'm a little bit salty about this. Yeah, I think I'll just be switching off the golden fleece as soon as I can at this point, because it just doesn't feel like a big enough deal if it only goes to 200. It's still good, but it's not like worth the amount of pressure it places on you. Kalimar, you are so lucky that devs have your back, otherwise you'd have already died. Maybe it just visually stops at 200. I still feel like I've scaled up, but maybe that's just I have a hammer. It doesn't make any sense for it to visually stop at 200. I think it's just I have the hammer and it is capped at 200. Yeah, because the axe wasn't one-shotting the crabs. Ah, that's gross. That's so gross. I'll take better chest chance, I guess. Like, room for error is nice, but I'm either winning at 200% or dying immediately. I'm not bad at the game, you're bad at the game. What's our new tarot? More fervor. What's my spell? Oh, gross. Like, it's not a bad spell, but it's not what I want. Can I get a better hammer? Alright, I'll take a godly weapon. This is the first time I've been offered one. They're exceptionally rare. They deal double damage compared to normal weapons. Maybe that'll be enough. Are you Claudic? Yeah, you just look weird in this lighting. I'll take poison damage. Take all the damage I can get. I'm trying to one-shot spiders here. I think I'm just gonna be barely short. I think this is like the same damage my axe had. I am one-shotting everyone. So that's a good start. I don't know what crystals are actually for. I think they're just for decorations. Do your swing. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely only at 200%. It's definitely capped, and it's such a round number that it feels like it must be intentional. Almost messed that up. I thought those disappeared when I killed him. Evidently not. I definitely like Death Sweep more. I guess I should recycle this for 1 coin. It's such a large amount of money. How can I leave it on the table like that? Yeah. Tough for him. The Godly Sword does feel good. Admittedly, it only feels as good as a 400% normal sword would, but since we're capped at 200, it's the best we can do. I'm only salty because they nerfed what I'm currently doing. Like, I know the balance change is right, I'm just confused that I can't find it in patch notes. Because let's be honest, it's obviously the correct thing to do in Infinite Dungeons, right? You put on the Golden Fleece, you get 10,000% increased damage, the boss dies instantly, easy peasy. Anyway, we'll take the extra heart for safety, I guess. Tough for him. Nukero says, I'll take the room for error, I'm not upset about it. And that's the cult, so this is Kalimar. Let's see if a Godly Sword at max Golden Fleece is enough to deal with the grabs in one hit. Or just enough to deal lots of damage to Kalimar. I know he starts with Summon, so I can deal a lot of damage on the opening. Does the poison finish it off? That's all I want to know, I just want to watch. The poison doesn't finish it off, it's a 2-shot. Crits will kill it, but what's Kalimar doing? He's stuck in his charge. He's not actually charging, though. I went the wrong way there, but we got through it. Not even close, buddy. Yeah, that was just a lot of damage. Maybe it is a visual glitch that's capped at 200. I don't know. That was a weird one. I don't know what my sword was at. Is it at 200 or is that a lie? I think that was the real damage, because that was like... With the axe, I was hitting him once and I almost got through it. With this sword, every time the axe would have swung once, I had the opening to get like 3 or 4 hits. That was a very different Kalimar than the one we've been fighting. I wasn't expecting our successful Kalimar to look quite like that. Where I just walk around a bit, look at the numbers, see how things are working, complain about game balance, and then murder him instantly. Oh, that was a weird one. We have another statue of a god we should probably make, just, you know. It feels weird that we aren't... You can't just put a stained glass window somewhere. It has to be attached to something, guys. You can't just, like, leave a stained glass window out in the woods, that's fucking crazy. We finally finished Anchor Deep. That was so much harder than it had any reason to be. Just kept messing up. Got my weapon nerfed halfway through and then refused to stop using it. Don't feel like I did great. I feel like I just got the Godly Sword and walked over him. You know, one who waits, I have this sneaking suspicion that there's a 5th door and you're behind it and you're not actually my friends. Which is fine, because my cult worships me, not you. It's very egotistical. Oh shit, I got an achievement for that. Beat Kalimar without taking damage. 4.2% of players have this achievement. Apparently I need to make sure I can go beat Hecate and Leshy without taking damage too. Oh hey, yeah, I forgot about that box. The sound of my own voice aggressively bawling in my ears that I work harder is very annoying, and I feel bad for my cult members. Oh yeah, there's some corpses around now. It looks like just the one. Splendid vegetable feast time. Yeah, we're making a lot more than we're eating. And that's enough to get the cult back in a good state. They're all slowly trickling back in. Let's pick up our devotion. I interrupted somebody trying to get my devotion, but they didn't even try to talk to me. I feel like it's the worst of every world. Elect Divine Inspiration. What can we do next? I guess I'll upgrade the Shrine Flame to get more Divine Inspiration. Why not? I know what I want in life. I assume this one does the same thing? Yep. So, let's add our grass to this. Would it only be like one piece of wood if I used wood instead? The wood definitely takes up less each time. Another person dropping dead of old age, which reminds me I need to go buy a follower real quick. After I clean up this one. You get back here, I have a quest for you. Oh yeah, I made you build decorations because you wanted them. And you were happy about that, even though I didn't do anything. Alright, yeah, sure. Oh. Oh, I thought that thing was opening. It's just another chain going away. Never mind then. I'll take Tiger Frog, I'm good with him. Come on, whenever you're ready. Alright, go to base. You could walk like 20 feet over, but you've proven that you can't successfully walk to our cult, so I'll send you there myself. Alright, we hire anyone we can. We tell them to tend farms, I think. I don't care what your stats are. I don't care what you look like. I've gotten to the point where you are far too numerous for me to care about any details of this character. I'm actually gonna make this guy a janitor, if I can. Because I think my janitor might have died at some point. I don't know that he did, but he's definitely getting up there in age. Just having a backup janitor would be good. This puts us at 32 wood being totaled. And this puts us at... Yeah, we definitely need more stones. I should have built stones instead. Health is a problem. I'm guessing it's the outhouses. Yep. I'm gonna drop another outhouse or two because we're definitely getting up there in terms of how many people we have and the number of outhouses we have. There's a tree in the way. I'll just build them slightly off-center. It's fine. We need to rebuild one of these mines. We have a broken house here to upgrade. And we have some broken beds as well that need upgrades. We'll organically get to our proper number of fully upgraded beds eventually. Apparently I forgot to upgrade that broken bed. Just didn't see it. And before I go, it's looking like I do need to make more food. That's fine, I guess. The farms are going in full force. We can probably get away with it. I am a little bit worried about running out of food, so after this I'm going to start a fast, do enrichment, and run a sermon. Alright, I think everyone just finished eating, so let's start this sermon. Do some rituals. I have no ability to use enrichment just yet, but I can start a fast, and I will do that. Because even though they're all getting a lot of loyalty out of eating this food, I would still rather not be feeding them. It's just cheaper. I do still really enjoy their goofy dances during all the rituals. Anyway, guys, it's fine. Check this out. I killed a god, and we can use it to get powers. I guess I'll take the temporary heart. Nah, I'll take resurrection. That way I can sacrifice old people when I die if I feel like I'm close to winning. Feels a little bit callous, but I'm okay with that. Anyway, let's get our last sermon done. I don't know why I said our last sermon. I guess because we're about to go out. Our last sermon before we leave. Why is our faith as low as it is? Did night fall? They decided they should have been sleeping and they got mad at me for doing that? Is that what just happened? Like, did night fall as soon as I started this and they decided they were being pulled out of bed? Got no idea what's up here. Regardless, let's invite these guys into the cults. Congratulations, Blue Elephant. In the past, you'd have been forced to change your identity, but now you're allowed to stay as you are. And I guess you're a farmer. We've also got a frog. We do have some unused bedrolls, so we're good. What do you mean, please spare you? I bought you from a spider. I guess that's not inherently altruistic. You don't necessarily know I have good intentions. The spider was like, hey man, you want some food when he sold you to me? So I guess I see why you're feeling doubtful. Anyway, right back into it. Let's go see what Shimura's about. It's finally time to go to the Spiderlands. And I'm not taking off the Golden Fleece, even though it's been nerfed. We're gonna do one more run before I finally accept that it's not worth it anymore. I should have read what Strike of the Crown does. I'm pretty sure it's just a grenade that, oh no, it's not a grenade. It's a firebolt that possesses people. Cool. Hey Shimura, how are you doing? You repeated yourself, buddy. Did you make him at his center? Oh! Well, I feel exceptionally bad now. If he was in the center, he might have lived. I also don't really care. Like, I've got a lot of these. How did you guys know he died? He just vanished from your perspective. What do we get for breaking the silk stuff? Anything? Hey, we get spider silk. I don't know what I need that for, but I'm sure I'm going to need it for something, so I'll break this. We have a new type of cultist. The damage feels lacking at the minute. Alright, got through the big guy. That's what really matters. I can't believe that just happened. I tried to roll out to be safe of the arrow, and I caught myself on, like, this little corner, so I stopped my roll and then just walked into it. Neither path is inherently better, so let's just head left. What do you do? How do you attack? Excuse me, why are you over there now? I'm gonna deal with the spiders, so I don't really know what they do. That is complete horseshit. Oh my god, I hit him and then the fireball spawned inside of me. I guess I need to tag him with a spell from a distance, if that ability is on him, to make sure I don't get hit by it. It's not as big a deal to lose my fleece anymore, because getting it to 200 is just not that hard. So I guess that's nice. Like in a roundabout way. Yeah, these guys definitely have just like a normal jumping forward attack. But those, like, slightly ganglier spiders seem like they don't actually deal damage until they come down from the ceiling, which is just very weird. I'm gonna head back. I think I missed a room. And something I've not been doing nearly enough is going back for rooms that I've missed. I need all the power I can get. That was the weirdest arrow parry of all time. Can you please get back in the map? Alright, you guys can hang out behind the fire line, I guess. What? What hit me? Was he swinging? I didn't even know the bomb guys had a melee attack that could go through staggers. Look, it's fine. I don't need more than one hit point. This room felt so much better a few seconds ago. Fine, just hang out outside the map. I don't think he's supposed to be over there. Dude, please. Okay, we got through it. There's somebody else stuck outside. This one's an archer. I'm just gonna fucking die. I'm done with this. I'll try again with like a less glitched room and more health. That was not a great first run through Shimura. Got murdered, physically couldn't complete a room because enemies were spawning outside the walls. Why is everyone so pissy right now? What's wrong? Are there a bunch of dead bodies? Yeah, that does tend to do it. Look, guys, it's fine. Come listen to my dope sermon. Let me tell you about the glory of the one who waits, and why no matter how buggy the universe is, we'll be fine in the end. Although maybe we should take off the golden fleece, but I'm feeling the style. It's part of my identity at this point. I don't want to get rid of it. It's correct to... I can't feed them Happy Meals, so I've got to do a ritual instead. Bonfire is on cooldown, enrichment isn't. I guess I'm getting married so I can use enrichment. Because I'm using enrichment. Like, that's not up for debate. I want the money. I may be well past the point of needing the money, but I always think that and then run out of money, so I'm going to keep doing it. I haven't actually been looking at how many bones I have. If I'm out of bones, this could be very bad. Because, like, they're furious now. How many bones do I actually have? I have 106. We're fine. We can't bring anyone back. That just costs too much. But we can totally, like, get married. And that's kind of it. We can do a fishing ritual just to make them happy, but that doesn't seem very worthwhile. Let's see what old person soon to die I picked to marry today. Looks like we're taking the 48-year-old. Congratulations, buddy. You're my new husband. Everyone do the wiggly arm dance. It's appropriate for fires. It's appropriate for weddings. When is the wiggly arm dance not appropriate? It's sort of a catch-all. Okay. Now let's handle our devotion. See if there's anything around town that actually needs to be attended to. There sort of is. There's a quest. There's a follower upgrade. There's another follower upgrade. Yeah, sure, I'll do Ocean's Bounty. Not gonna catch the fish, but I'll do it. No, get back here. Stop trying to poop. I need to talk to you. Another loyalty reward to be picked up. We definitely need to be making stones more than anything else. Look forward to being out of wood immediately after saying that. We're out of gold, actually. Wild. Let's make gold, then. And we're gonna get straight back to it. We're gonna try Shimura's Realm again. We don't need to do Ocean's Bounty right now. We can let that sit. We just need to try not to forget about it. We may as well buy a unicorn on our way in. Why not? Come on, hurry it up. Do I get spider followers from Shimura? I'd appreciate that. We could use some spiders. Regardless, though, first we have to actually beat a level, which another dagger isn't helpful for. AoE poison, sure, why not? It is still my favorite spell type, even though it's not my favorite elemental version of it. What? Was the spider attacking? I'm not even sure what hit me. Regardless, it's the first room. Taking damage isn't a big deal. Healers first. I don't like this room. I think this is the room. Yeah, they do have a melee attack that just ignores stuns. Oh, you know what? These might not be the same bomb guys that we fought previously. They might look slightly different and have slightly different abilities. Just a lot of bombs in the air right now. Not a big fan of it. I should have just kept smashing X instead of trying to do anything. Alright, we got through it. Can you break these? No, they're just there. Well, that room could have went worse, I guess. Alright, I guess we go to Clonic next to see what's going on. What do you have for me? Damage, health, something? Guess I'll take poison. Don't really need the spells, and I'll make an offering, get a tarot, try to optimize my chances here. Like, I have this money, I may as well be using it for power, right? Yeah, I'll take 50% increased damage. That sounds like a great start to us actually winning this. I guess down first. I have no idea what that is in the middle. I just know that I don't like it. Oh, there were spiders in there. Alright, that room wasn't so bad. It was just incredibly scary to look at. Did I get anything for breaking these? No. These rocks seem like they should have something, but they're not giving anything either. Well, maybe I'll figure out what these resources are in the future, but not right now, apparently. Left it is. Ow. I wasn't expecting him to lead the target like that, I'm just stupid. It's also particularly embarrassing because I have a dagger. I know that if I just spam attack, I will parry it. The dagger's fast enough. Slight waste of my time. Please just stay still and die. Grab the webs. I don't know what I need them for, but I'm sure I will need them for something. Hero's always nice. I appreciate your vote of confidence in me, game. I always feel like the game's snidely implying that I can't handle what's currently happening when it gives me just 3 hearts. I'm really enjoying having this AoE ability. Just like the difference in having a good ability, or what feels like a good ability to me at least, and not, is night and day. You're welcome, buddy. You're safe now, for a given definition of safe. I might someday sacrifice you to save my own life, but hey, that's close to safe. I can't ever remember what this symbol means. What's gold for money? Double gold and enemies poison? Yeah, I figured it out. Probably not worth it. Probably should have just left. I think I was staggering that spider. I can't quite tell if it's safe to match against him. Let's go see what Clonic has for me. I'll take better chest over half a heart. And head on further into the dungeon. Well, that was a room. I've gotten a lot less scared of poison as I've gradually realized just like how little it actually does. And whatever this is about, it's not doing anything just yet. Ow. I just forgot about the bomb guy's new ability. I swear to God, the previous iterations of Bomb Dude did not have a melee attack that persisted through hits. So I could stagger them out of it and just not care about them, not respect them at all. But that is not the case anymore. But again, the Fleece has been nerfed. It only goes up to 200%. Getting hit isn't nearly as big of a deal anymore. The potential loss is much lower, and the amount of time it takes to get back is also much lower. Because before I was trying to get up to like 800%, so getting hit was devastating, but now it's like, oh yeah, just kill 20 dudes. It's not that hard. I don't know if I can roll through that. Yeah, wait, what hit me the second time? Was it poison taking through? Probably. The first hit was me testing to see if I can actually stagger the spider, because I don't care about getting hit that much, honestly. The second hit, I don't know what that was. Yeah, I'll take the Godly Dagger. Sign me up. That's just objectively better than Merciless. And it's not been a great run so far, but the dungeon also just hasn't been that hard. This is Baby's first Shimura dungeon, so it's being nice to me. It's not too bad of a room, but the melee guys are definitely a lot spookier now. Or the bomb guys, rather. That melee attack that doesn't get interrupted is just terrifying. Alright, almost didn't get the egg in time, but we got there eventually. If Clonite can help me out with some good taros, that would always be appreciated. Thanks for the foil Death's Door, I really appreciate that, bro. You're such a good guy. Ugh, gross. The Godly Dagger feels pretty solid. I will not be taking either of these. Zealous is always tempting, but I can't give up a Godly weapon, man. I got stuck on the bomb and sort of pushed it with me for a bit there, which was incredibly scary. Didn't know that was even an opportunity I had. Pokalore. I don't know what hit me. I guess just like the back of his hitbox is also dealing damage there. Oh no, he's shooting stuff out the back when he does that attack too. Alright, that's not too bad. Get rid of the ad. Yeah, just like, not actually a tough boss at all. His health is much lower than stuff we previously fought. His pattern's a little bit weird for me, and I was being so aggressive that I didn't really ever get a good chance to read it. But it doesn't feel like that bad at all. I've seen, like, compared to what's been happening with Kalimar, yeah, that's easy, that's fine. Oh, all this silk I've been collecting is just for decorations like the crystals. I suddenly care so much less. Anyway. It's just nice to have a first try dungeon after being on Kalimar for 5 dungeons. Can I just go to the next one? No, you're not allowed to. It never occurred to me to try until just now. I guess it wasn't technically a first try. The previous dungeon glitched out and I had to restart. But it's close enough to a first try. Alright, everyone's doing relatively okay. Let's immediately give a sermon. Even if enrichment's back, I don't really need to do it, I guess. Like, do I need money for anything at this point? I'm so wealthy, it's sort of hard to imagine running out of money. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I don't care about any of this. We have a couple of broken beds in need of upgrades. We have a lot of broken other beds, though. Like, every single one of the shitty beds is broken. What do you need? Oh, you just want to give me your promotion. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, right, yeah, there's a body here. Sorry, guys, I just didn't notice him. I'm not trying to talk to you, I'm trying to do this. Upgrade Shrine Flame to the last level for maximum devotion, why not? And I'm gonna go set these to make more gold bars, because we need them. We need a lot of them. There's no wood at any of my lumber mills, and it makes me think that perhaps all of my lumber workers have died. Because it's sort of a weird coincidence that none of the lumber mills have any wood. I want to quickly go buy a new follower from Helov. I'm just assuming they have one, because it'd be weird if they didn't. We got a weird sea cat sort of thing. Sure. Welcome aboard, buddy. Anyway, you could walk 10 feet over to the dungeon. Sorry, the cult. Sorry, the commune. But I don't trust you to do that, because last time you tried, you got caught by a spider. I'll just send you there myself. We got a couple new people to hire. We're making all of them into lumberjacks, because it's weird how empty that area was. even if they're not all dead, which is almost certainly the case, they're just busy doing something and not all dead, the amount of wood that wasn't harvested while it was gone does definitely imply that they're, you know, mostly dead. That a lot of my deaths have been lumberjacks I hired all at roughly the same time. Probably when I was building all these extra lumber mills. That is more dudes than I thought I was getting. That's, I think, 4. Yeah, because there's still the guy I just bought from Helob. Do I have enough beds for all this? How many followers do I have now? It feels like it's getting out of hand. Not in a bad way. Like, I wanted to get out of hand. I want to have a stupid number of followers. Okay, welcome aboard. You're one of our many new lumberjacks. Hopefully we can start harvesting wood again, because I miss the good old days when we harvested wood. And even with all of this devotion, it will not be enough to get to the next level, unfortunately. It will be enough to lag out the game a little bit, though. We can afford to make at least one upgraded tabernacle. We'll drop it right there next to the main building. Oh, I have to come over to these and actually, like, physically harvest them? That's a hassle. I was hoping it would just, like, appear somewhere else, but I guess not. Oh, I accidentally talked to this guy, and apparently he was promoted, so good job, I guess. I'm not really sure what my current goal is. Like, I guess it's just go kill Shimura. There's nothing else I really need. But it feels weird. It feels real weird. Ever since I found out that my main police had been nerfed, I've just been drifting. I don't really know what to do anymore. 2 of 3 people working this farm have already been upgraded, so I should probably handle that. Now, thinking on this, I'm pretty sure my loyalty officer actually died. I think he was a frog, and all my frogs are dead. So first, let's do the fishing ritual and finish off that quest, and then we'll see if anyone comes in here wearing a hat, and I don't think anyone will. I think I need a new loyalty officer. I do! Yeah, my old one is dead, I just didn't notice. Well, this will quickly undo all the happiness I'm getting. I could go fishing, but I really just like have absolutely no desire to do that. I would rather buy the fish for money if for some reason I needed them. Alright, bad news, guys. I know you really liked that one, but you're not going to be as big of a fan as the next one. We're going to do Loyalty Enforcer. We might also do a wedding, and we might also do Glory Through Toil again. Glory Through Toil just feels largely unnecessary. Who's old and dying? Oh my god, are all the old people dead? No one is old and dying? That makes this a much harder decision than it normally is. Right, you can say you're not old and dying all you want, but you're still 53 years old. Don't lie to me. I've seen 45 years old that were in the elderly state. You're dead soon. Oh, wait, I thought I was getting married. I shouldn't have made you into the Loyalty Enforcer. I'll have to resurrect him and see if he stays the Loyalty Enforcer. Now, since we just did a quest, that should fix any happiness issues we have. I just need to find out where the quest giver is. He should be in the church, right? God, their eyes are terrifying. They just like sort of merge from one to the next. I don't know where the guy who asked for that quest is. Well, hopefully that wasn't him. Yeah, Loyalty Enforcer, if you could just like make them not think too hard about that, I'd really appreciate it. I genuinely have no idea where the quest giver is. Is it you? Like, my only guess is it's somebody that's doing work right now, and nobody's doing work. What's happening? Like, they just don't feel like it. I just made 5 lumberjacks. Why are you all over here? You, job, cut wood. He doesn't fucking want to. I don't get it. Like, I legitimately don't understand why they aren't cutting wood. And I also don't know where my quest giver is. Well, I'm done thinking about it for now. I've been rather incoherent. I hope you've been enjoying the series. We'll figure out what's wrong with my lumber mills and why my soldiers, why my followers have suddenly just refused to do their job anymore next time. I've got no idea what this is about. Apparently, even when I'm not modding XCOM, I still have to troubleshoot my games. This is clearly wrong. I should drop some beds though before I forget. And that's just how the game is. It never, ever stops. So, I'm gonna call it here. I'll leave that empty for a bed in the future, I guess. I've been rather incoherent. Hope you're liking the series. Hope you're enjoying the episodes. even though the game appears to be melting a little bit these days. And I'll see you in the next one. At least they still build beds. They just don't like other forms of manual labor.